Hey everyone. So this is just a demo of a library that I've did that helps to create this functional calendar, as you can see. So you can scroll through the months, and you can see it's getting highlighted. So you can see last year, and just a quick demonstration to show that it's actually functional. So you can see that December 2018, that's what we are on there. 30th lands on Friday, so that's there. And the new year is on a Tuesday. You can see there, and you can see you can scroll through it. So this is the very bare basic of the library, and it's you can achieve this with 2 lines of code. Without further ado, I'll just quickly show you what it looks, how to get this thing going. Okay, all right, so I just created an index. I'll give a link to my library, and there's at the moment there's only one kind of module, which is this calendar thing. So let's create just an index page here. Just gonna drag that down. So for this library to work, you need jQuery. So calendar test. Obviously, it's more than 2 lines of code, but to implement it, it's you just need 2 lines of code. All right. So what we need to get is this library needs a few things to work. So let's go get that. Firstly, is jQuery. So I'm just using a CDN. So I'll grab that CDN. Uncompress. Doesn't really matter. And I'll chuck that in there. Ooh, let's chuck it at the end of the body. Okay, and the next thing we need is font awesome, because I use the icon. This is the icon that I'm using, font awesome. And okay, and then you go to start using free, and then you just copy that line there, and then you chuck it right there. Okay, so and that's pretty much all the stuff that you need to get the calendar working. Let me just double check. Yep. All right, cool. All right, so you get that, the font awesome and the jQuery. Next thing you do is you need to, so after you downloaded the library, what you need to do is just so there's 2 files. There's a CSS file, and then there's a JavaScript file. So the calendar JS and calendar CSS. So we're just gonna grab that. So we're on this side, so we're just gonna type in BT. So you can rename the file however you want. Just chuck that there. So BTD tech, sorry, BTD technology library. There you go. And we want the CSS, and we want the library, CSS library. And then next thing you do is you grab the CSS, the jQuery script. So same thing, BTD technology, JS library calendar, done. All right, and now here's the 2 lines of code that you need. So let's just go back here, go back to there, BTD parent directory. There you go. So we're in the demo. I just put something there just to show that we're on that page. Hello. Okay, so that works. All right, let's get rid of that. All right, so 2 lines. Firstly, I'll just show you the JavaScript file. Open on side. So the class is called BTD Tech Calendar. So just in case, there's other calendar out there. So it's going to variable called my calendar equals new BTD tech calendar, and what it needs is a constructor. It needs a parent container ID. So what we need to do is quickly create a div element, and we just give it an ID called calendar, anything really, because you put in a calendar ID, and then that's what you put in. And so this here helps you to kind of like control where So if you can control the size of the container, then it will control the size of the calendar. So you do that, and that's pretty much it. If you don't believe me, if you refresh, you get the entire calendar, but it doesn't. It's not functional yet. I mean, like, yeah, it looks nice. So what you need to do is, at the moment, so what you need to do is attach the listener to the buttons, and I couldn't figure out how to do it within the class itself. So I created an outside function which you can just call. So attach listeners. So you can just copy that if you want, but it's attached listeners to buttons. That's the code, and then you pass in the object, and that's it. 2 lines of code, and we're ready to go. And refresh that, and you can see it's working. All right, I hope you guys enjoy that. I'll put this on Google Drive. The files on Google Drive, you can just download it. If you like what you see, um, give me a like. If you don't, let me know why. And if you can improve on it, let me know. Do some demos. I would love to see it. And there's a lot of bugs. I think I haven't fully tested it. So if you find any bugs, let me know. I'll have to look at it. But at this moment, that's what it looks like. All right. Thank you very much. Have a good night.